All right. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jose. I said Jeremy. Hold on, don't say Jeremy. She's worthy. And don't know what it is. It's Thursday. We're gonna hit y'all with it again. This is that Shout Out Sports with your boy Jose and
Sean da Donn.
I said Don. So y'all know the routine now. Just to say shout out to the 79, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, don't forget, if you're tuning in and watching this on the rerun, see that? That's a thumbs up. Go ahead and click that one below this before we get started. Need them likes. I said, you hear me? Also, if you missed last week, you can go ahead and look in the descriptions. I got a link to the playlist, Shout Out Sports playlist. You can catch up. Done though. But let's get right into it. We're going to go back over where we at. Week 3 now, so week 2. Week 2 of the NFL.
Week 2 in the NFL.
Well, before we jump in the NFL real quick, was there anything noticeable or noteworthy in college other than Clemson dragging Louisville?
You know, the one thing I did mention last week was the whole Texas USC game. And that was actually a really close game, man. Like, if I'm a USC fan, I got to be a little bit worried that game was as close as it was, to be honest.
Yeah, and if you...
there was one upset, actually. LSU lost.
I missed that. So.
Yeah, they lost to, I want to say, Mississippi State, I think it was. Let me double check that.
Mississippi State or Ole Miss.
Week 3, college football. Oh, Florida did beat Tennessee.
Yeah.
I guess that's not really much of an upset because they were like pretty close in rankings, but
yeah, so I think you picked them too. I picked Tennessee.
Yeah, where the hell is this LSU game at? Am I like blind? Might be blind. They definitely lost. I know that for a fact. Oh yeah, they lost to Mississippi State, and they didn't just lose either. They got blown out, 37-7.
Damn.
Yeah, Mississippi State wasn't even ranked. Now they are.
How did I miss that? That's crazy.
Right.
That's why, because they wasn't ranked. What up, BS? Did you hear me? Hold on. But yeah, that was probably it in college. The ones that you mentioned right there. But let's get.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
So in the big boy game, big boy time. I mean, this week was definitely a lot more common than last week. Seen most of the things coming.
A lot less crazy upsets.
Patriots bounced back as I thought. Steelers showed up and beat their team. My boys got done as we was getting off the air last week, handling business. Deshaun. Somebody tried to tell me that Deshaun Kaiser was going to be better than Watson. I was like, all right, good luck with that. But I don't really think anything surprised me. I think the Tennessee win surprised me. I think Tennessee beating up on Jacksonville like that. Like, I know they was gonna win. I thought they were gonna win like 3. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know they was gonna put it on them. So I'm interested.
Right.
I'm interested to watch Tennessee and see what they're gonna do.
Yeah, it's definitely Surprising.
So just thinking off the top of my head, I mean, I know most teams did what they were supposed to do. The Falcons,
Pretty much.
the
Falcons won.
Yeah, Falcons ended up winning. Raiders smashed the Jets. Buccaneers beat the Bears. So a pretty tame week. Pretty much everything. Everybody got done. Nah, I was surprised that the Dolphins won. Jay Cutler for the win. Slinging it. So we're going to see if Menthol Joe going to be out here for the full whole season. Or
Menthol Joe.
Because I got to see if he's coming back. If he gonna be Jay Cutler in Denver, or he gonna be Jay Cutler in Chicago and ride that bike at the end of the game. My player chilling. I'm about to chill like him. All right. So what we got this week on the docks? What's the interesting college matchups?
Got a couple ranked games. So first off, special shout out, even though neither of them is ranked, but Notre Dame at Michigan State.
That's gonna be a good game. This is gonna be good football. It don't mean shit, but it's gonna be a good football game.
Right, exactly. They're always pretty competitive with each other. It's one of our rivals, so I expect that to be one of those old slobber knockers, as JR would say.
Slobber knockers, yeah. Somebody's gonna get smacked.
Shout out JR. As for our ranked matchups, you got number 17 Mississippi State, who I just said knocked off LSU. They are going into Athens to play Georgia, who's number 11.
Oh, what if they do it back to back?
That would be pretty great. I'm not even gonna lie.
Can they do it back to back? They said they beat their ass. Maybe they got something up their sleeve though.
Right.
So that's one to watch.
And then you got number 16 TCU coming in and playing Oklahoma State, who's number 6.
Ooh, that's gonna be like a basketball score.
Something like that, yeah.
I think they combine. Make a prediction that they're going to combine for 100 points, maybe 120 points, 120.
Wow. All right, I'm not going to go that far, but
yeah, I think so.
They'll combine for about 75.
No, I'm gonna give them 100. I'm gonna give them 100 because I remember like 2-3 years ago, it was Oklahoma State and it was either TCU or who was the other school like that was always winning, but they was a smaller Texas school. But it wasn't TCU.
Oh, Baylor?
Maybe.
Or Texas Tech.
Baylor. I think Baylor is right. And they was just slinging it, bro. It was like, the score was like 56-40 something. I was like, man, what? So I'm expecting to see one of them because, Big 12 don't play no D.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Texas said, forget defense after high school. It's all about the long ball, son.
Right. No bull.
Dude, have we played yet, Miami? Like, have we got or is the hurricane just fucking up every field? God damn.
I think you did play week 1, but you haven't played since then.
We won week 1. We undefeated like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but your game against Florida State got canceled, and your game against Florida got canceled.
Damn, we were supposed to play them? Tomorrow or 2 days from now?
Nah, you're supposed to... Wait, no, you were supposed to play Florida State last weekend.
Yeah, but we didn't play Florida week 2. We supposed to play some weak-ass school week 2. Like,
nah, I don't remember who it was then.
Yeah, it was like Jacksonville State or some shit, or Arkansas State or some shit. I don't know. It was some little-ass school. Like, we could have went there and just played. Because they won in the hurricane belt. But yeah, the Florida State game, that's a bummer. Do we get to play this weekend? We got to be away at this point. Damn.
Yeah, I think y'all play this weekend. Who do you play? That is the question. Pull up the schedule. Actually, fuck that. I can just Google search the motherfucker.
Were we in college week 4 matchup?
Right. It's that Miami football.
Does you?
Y'all play. Oh, your game against Arkansas State was canceled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was week 2.
That was the other one that got canceled. But this week y'all play Toledo, so that should be an easy W.
We play at Toledo. Damn, Toledo, that's right up the damn freeway. That's like an hour and a half away. I could go to that game. That's sorry.
So funny story about driving up. I was actually looking at like me and my friends are all typical white people. We're into that like Halloween haunted forest shit.
All right,
you know, like going to like the haunted house attractions and shit that people do.
Right.
So there's this joint up in Ohio where they give you paintball guns with glow in the dark paint in them, and they let you go hunt zombies.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
I was like, yo, I might have to take that little trip up to Ohio just to do that.
Yeah, because there's a lot of cornfields around the motherfucker, so they definitely got some shit out there for your ass to go do.
Right. So that's pretty much all there is to say about college. I feel bad. College never gets enough portion of the talking, but that's all right.
Yeah,
we got to fit in something unfootball related before we get to the NFL anyway, so It's kind of a good thing. There isn't much to say.
Truly. So we're going to take a time to succeed for Sean says. On this boxing match that we had, was it this past Saturday?
It was this past Saturday. Yes, it was.
This past Saturday.
Last Saturday.
We'll go ahead and tell them what it is.
So, whether you were a Canelo fan or a Triple G fan, I think the fans as a whole actually got the fight that we wanted. Like, it was a competitive fight, a lot of action. It wasn't like a Floyd Mayweather match where he just runs around the ring for 10 rounds and makes the person get tired. The fight itself was good. Of course, the issue that everyone's been talking about is how you have these judges fuck up a fight. Like, they have a great fight and now it's tarnished because the judges ruined it by having like this horrible decision. And it's just frustrating, man, because this is a symptom of a long-standing problem in boxing where judges have fucked up decisions before. Most notably would be the Timothy Bradley versus Pacquiao fight, which was just an atrocious robbery. And it wasn't as egregious because they called it a draw in the end. It wasn't like the judges scored it wrongly and gave it to the wrong person to win. And it was a close enough fight that I could see you making an argument for why like either of them could have won. Like, it was a close fight. I personally will say I had Triple G winning on my scorecard. I had him winning by 2 rounds. But I could see how someone could maybe look at the fight differently and think Canelo won the fight. The issue is with this judge having a scorecard that says 118 to 110 for Canelo. That means that person only thought that Triple G won 2 rounds in the entire fucking fight. That's ridiculous. That's, as Stephen A. Smith would say, that's asinine, ass 10, ass 11, ass 12. Like, there's no possible way you can tell me that you thought Canelo won 10 out of 12 rounds during that fight. That is ridiculous. And the fact that that scorecard is what resulted in the draw, because the other judge had it as a draw, and then the third judge had it in Triple G's favor, I think 116 to 112 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So her completely ridiculous scorecard is what essentially decided the outcome of the entire fight. Now, people are going to say in the end it's kind of a good thing because now we get a rematch and it's going to be even better because during the rematch they're going to be trying to knock each other out because they don't want it to go to a scorecard the second time. That's all fine and dandy, but now Triple G has a draw on his record. Like, yeah, it's not a loss, but you literally hurt this guy's rep by making him have a draw for something that really shouldn't have occurred.
I never thought about it like that. I forgot he was undefeated.
Like now he can't say he's Floyd Mayweather. He can't retire undefeated because he has a draw on his resume. Like, that actually hurts him. Even in terms of fighting other people, it's like they can now basically say, well, I deserve more money because you have a draw and I don't. Like, it didn't matter to Canelo. Canelo's already lost to Mayweather. He's already got that L on his record, so a draw to him didn't matter. But what it hurts is it hurts Triple G. So that's pretty much all I can say about it. I mean, I do look forward to the rematch whenever it does happen. I think that'll be a great fight. But my issue was nothing with the fight itself. It was only with the judges who basically determined an outcome of a fight in the wrong way.
Man. And that was Sean's word. I said, you hear me? Hold on, though. Yeah, you know, I don't know much about boxing as far as, like, I fell off a long time ago, but I just know that the main reason people did get tired, like myself, of boxing is because you can't never have a real good boxing argument on the strength. It's always some damn judge that they like, oh, well, that shit don't count because such and such fucked this up and such and such. And that's when UFC was like more clean cut. You ain't worry about that shit. Niggas going to sleep. But now that all they shit getting weak, boxing firing off, so it was like you got all this big spectacle of the circuit. When it came to Floyd and McGregor, you had the perfect spotlight to show out. They showed out, and then you just remind everybody why niggas don't fuck with boxing again. So I hope the I hope the rematch go to sleep so they can springboard it. But
hopefully, man, that's definitely I think what everyone wants in the end. So
we gonna see.
That we will.
But it's time for the big boy game, and I said,
big boy game.
Pick 'em. I always like week 3 of pick 'em because I get to base my decisions off of what they done did instead of what they could be or what they are on paper now. So let's see. Well, first game we got who playing right now? The nobody game.
The nobody game, yeah. The 49ers and somebody.
And the Rams. Rams are up right now 7-0. See the score.
That's
right?
Not surprising.
Pull up the score right there. What we got next? Oh, well, I mean, do we really need to pick that game? This is already going on.
At Jacksonville, or Baltimore versus Jacksonville.
Yeah, you gotta go with Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Baltimore.
I ain't been fucking around.
I'm gonna take the Rams for tonight's game, just because I'm not sold on San Francisco in the slightest.
I mean, yeah, if I'm picking, I'm going with the Rams. Pick this week over the Colts, and I'm damn sure take them over these dudes. This is a rivalry, so they might as well get their chance to make a statement, like.
Right. So next up we got Denver and Buffalo.
Denver and Buffalo. Well, I mean, Denver. I like you, Tyrod, but once again, like last week when you played against the Cardinals, I can't trust you against that defense.
Right.
Especially against the Denver defense.
Yeah, I'll definitely agree there. By the way, special note, Baltimore-Jacksonville is our annual London game, so that shit starts at 9:30 in the morning.
That's a solid information.
Yeah, that's your solid morning start to the football day. By the time that game's over, it'll be almost time for the 1 o'clock games.
All right, who we got next?
We got Pittsburgh versus Chicago.
Pittsburgh versus Chicago. Man, God, what is up with this early season shit? They just ciphering out the slums from the savages, huh? Right.
Pretty much.
Go with Pittsburgh, you know. Hopefully they start beating up on them, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I said it on air last week, but they got Dobson. They got Dobson from Tennessee. I'm pretty sure that's where he went. So I would like to see him get some PT, since he's the way this Steelers franchise is set up. He's definitely set up to be the quarterback for the next 20 years if he get that long, if he's good. So
right. We got Atlanta at Detroit.
Atlanta at Detroit. At Detroit, but it's still in the dome. They've been on fire. But Detroit, I don't know if Detroit been on fire or getting lucky.
Right.
I mean, I gotta pick smart on this one. Go with the Falcons. If Detroit win this one, then I believe in them, because I was just about to ask this question: is Detroit real? But I mean, it's still too early to tell.
Right. One sec.
I wonder what game you think they're gonna put in. What's his name? Mitch, the dude
Trubisky?
from
Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, Trubisky.
Well, I guess it depends on how bad their season goes, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it ain't really looking right now. I give him about 2-3 more games before he get out there. If dude don't get hurt this game.
Alright. We got Cleveland at Indianapolis.
This is gonna be my upset pick of the week. I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Cleveland?
Take Cleveland. Just because the Colts, to me, is just their defense is forever sorry. So I'm gonna go with the Browns, trying to prove something and stealing one and getting one of their 3 wins of the year out the way real quick against a staggering team.
Right. I'm still gonna take the Colts. We got Tampa Bay at Minnesota.
Tampa Bay at Minnesota. At Minnesota, I'm going with Tampa Bay. I like their defense. I like their defense better than I like Minnesota's wide receivers.
Right.
And I figured Jameis gonna make some plays. So, but they stand to be really good this year if they pan out. Because they got talent at every position, yeah. And I keep forgetting they got Deshaun Jackson. It's time for them to make. If they don't make the playoffs, that's a huge failure.
We got Houston at New England.
Motherfuckers. And I gotta take my boys. Going with the Texans. We're gonna get through, go shock the world. I mean, it ain't really shocking the world since KC beat their ass, but if KC could do it, we could do it. That's how I feel.
I'm gonna go with Tom Brady and his experience on this one.
Start that at a break. Who we got after that?
We got Miami at New York Jets.
Ooh, garbage bowl. I like Menthol Joe.
Menthol Joe.
He gonna get it done. They have Broadway Joe in New York, Menthol Joe in Miami, about to get it done, boy. He gonna get it done. I'm telling you, do not doubt.
Oh man!
I'm telling you,
right.
Jay Cutler. He about to let the. He in the locker room right now. Let it fly. Like I imagine Jay Cutler like Uncle Rico off of Napoleon Dynamite. That's what I see when I see it. Except for he actually made it, and then they called him back, or no, they actually called his ass off the couch. Like, all right, come on in, man. We need you. They're about to call Tony Romo next.
Damn, that was funny. We got Giants at Philly.
Ooh. I'm going. I was on the Giants ship, but I'm definitely jumping. So I'm rocking with Philly, and I'll never rock with Philly. But I gotta go with Philly over that mess. Eli got
pretty much.
Eli might
the
die
Giants
this year.
are not looking too hot, to say the least.
Right. They had Odell back, and it still didn't help. The offensive line is awful.
Awful. We got New Orleans at Carolina.
I don't know. Carolina, their offense ain't looking too nice right now, but that Saints defense really ain't that good. So I don't know. It's a hard one actually. This is really just about what quarterback you trust to make the plays more. Cam or I gotta go with Cam because he got Luke. I can't name the Saints defender.
That's true.
So
I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
Gotta rock with the Panther game.
Yeah, we got Seattle at Tennessee.
Ooh, see, I just said I'm intrigued to see Tennessee play, and Seattle's offense wasn't looking that nice either. So, I mean, they ain't been the same since they ain't give Marshawn the ball. I think I got to rock with Tennessee to get the upset. If it is an upset, I think I'm gonna roll with Tennessee.
Right.
Girl.
I'm gonna take Seattle on that one. I have faith in their defense. We got Cincinnati Bengals at Green Bay.
Packers.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Next.
We got Kansas City Chiefs at the Chargers.
Chiefs, they showing me something. I'm riding the wave until they have to play us.
We got Oakland at Washington.
Ooh. Y'all just beat who'd y'all beat last week?
We beat the Rams.
That was a nice little warm up. Y'all blew it against the Eagles. It's a hard one, but y'all get to be at home. I don't know, man. I gotta go Beast Mode. The way they was acting. They was over there crumping on the sideline and shit. I gotta ride they wave to the NFC West on some bullshit this year. Except for the LA Chargers. Everybody else in NFC West on some trash. I heard tearing shit up. They try to have 3 teams in the playoffs.
My gut says Raiders, but my loyalty says I went against my team last week and they pulled out a W, so
you gotta go with them.
I'm gonna still take the Raiders though.
Alright. So we both got the Raiders.
And then we got Monday night, Dallas at Arizona.
Dallas at Arizona. Arizona. It's easily Arizona. I mean, Dak, he looks like he's suffering Blake Bortles syndrome.
Right. Zeke looked like he can't remember how to run a ball.
Too busy stressing about the damn court case. Stayed his ass in the house playing 2K.
About to get clamped up.
Should have been playing Madden.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Arizona as well. I could regret it next week, but
yeah, I'm gonna stick with Arizona. Hopefully, my dude. Shout out Honey Badger. Keep that knee in shape, man. Don't get hurt this year. Don't be a Jabari Parker before Jabari Parker did it.
That's it for the NFL. We had a short one this week. We didn't have nearly as much to say.
Right. Well, this one was short and sweet to the point because we ain't had to speculate as much.
Right.
But that's to be the issue, and then add sports because we also gonna have basketball mixing in there too, so that'll be cool.
We do got to talk about one more thing.
What
Almost forgot. 2017, most home runs ever in baseball.
Oh yeah, that's clutch. That's major for baseball. As long as don't none of these motherfuckers pitch dirty, that's a whole new. They can shine. They can start a whole
new world.
Right, yeah, they can start a whole new movement. You ain't gotta be dirty to put it over the wall, man.
You just gotta be country strong.
Yeah, or Amadeus Cho.
Well, he basically country strong.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
He big like that. Sound like a monster. Well, I mean, and see when the basketball world pick up, then it'll get. That's when everything the show will pick up more. But this is about exactly what we need to do.
Right.
So I mean, that's all we got today for y'all. Next week, coming to y'all around the same time. You know, what time is the game go? What is the update on the game?
That's a good question.
Let me see if this is the up to date. It is 7-0 still Rams.
Okay.
But yeah, man. So that's it for today's podcast. We will hit you up again next week with week 4, some more college. See what else. Hopefully something else pop off in the sports world so we can get to these good juicies. And also, don't forget to check us out on Sunday if you into the whole WWE world. My homeboy Petty Hills, we got the Petty review on No Mercy. All the big brawling motherfuckers is out there getting it in. So
the big brawl.
So listen there, y'all rock with us.
Looking like they about to suck you into the
abyss.
I don't even know. The Wild West, man.
Like when Jason come about that water, that's what they look like. But,
right, no bullshit.
But yeah, holla at us on Sunday for that, you know. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday, so I'll probably be on the 2K stream early tomorrow, sometime around whenever I get up. I say, hold on though. But yeah, man, this is your boy Jose.
And this is Sean da Donn signing off.
We'll catch y'all next week. I said you hear me. Hold on, don't say you hear me if you're ready. We are out. Go Texans.